Apex has just teased some Season 22 gameplay, and the new map looks insane. So in today's video, we're going to look at every detail of the new Season 22 gameplay along with leaks, sharing even more information that's coming in Season 22, so let's get into it. So tomorrow on August 1st, the Apex Legends Shockwave gameplay trailer will release. That's right, Season 22 is called Shockwave, and we're getting a gameplay trailer tomorrow. Instead of the launch trailer, we're just going straight in with the gameplay, so we can really see what Season 22 looks like from a first-person perspective. It's weird that we're not getting a launch trailer. Maybe they're merging the launch trailer and gameplay trailer into one, and it's going to be a really long video, but we'll have to wait and see. But Apex also released a small teaser of the gameplay trailer on Twitter, so let's watch that right now.
I'm building anticipation.
So Pathfinder's building anticipation for us, a very small snippet of the gameplay trailer, but let's go in and slow everything down and talk about what we can see. So in the opening sequence, we can see Pathfinder and Valkyrie eating some noodles on the brand new map, and this is in the street market section of District. If you take a look, this is the giant concept art of District, and the street market is this area at the bottom right where there's a bunch of food stalls, and it's a circular map that will probably end up being a mixtape map. But when we look into the gameplay, you can see a few POIs on the new map. But one important thing to notice is this new map has a lot of neon lights, and it also has a nighttime skybox. From the gameplay, you can see it has a dark sort of sunset nighttime skybox, which is going to look awesome. With all these neon lights and a dark skybox, it's very unique and not really something like we've seen before in Apex, so it's going to be a very fun map, even aesthetically. So in the first shot, you can see Valkyrie coming down, and in the background, you see the big Suotamo City Hall. This is a ginormous POI that you can see here on the District map layout. It's on this left side, and it's a huge building that you can likely go inside and fight on that top floor. But moving on from that, you can see more gameplay of them fighting inside this building, and there's lots of signs up saying the Lotus and these Lotus leaves, and you can see this POI is just above the Suotamo City Hall. It's on the edge of the map, and it consists of these 4 Lotus style buildings with these holographic flowers on the top of them. Again, lots of neon lights, lots of holograms, looks really cool. And inside these buildings, you've got some water features. It doesn't look like they've given away too many gameplay changes here. They've pretty much just got the basic legends and not many changes you can see. Now in this next clip of gameplay, you can see this player traveling along zipline, and you may be wondering, what is this POI? Well, you can see in the background it says Gate A, and this is actually the stadium. So this is the first time we're seeing gameplay of the stadium. It's on the top right of the map, and it was depicted to be this big stadium with a ginormous blimp over the top of it, but it looks like this is an abandoned stadium. As we know, the Electra District, this map, has basically been abandoned because of civil unrest caused by the power outage from the ginormous storm on Storm Points. And it seems like this stadium has been abandoned as well and kind of turned into a bit of a battleground for us to fight on. You can see there's some makeshift buildings in the middle of it, and you can probably run around the entire exterior. Again, this could potentially make for a team deathmatch map. I'm sure that blimp is also still hovering above it, but that's cool to see the stadium in Apex. This is what it looks like. I think stadiums are quite iconic in Battle Royale maps, so it's cool that the new map does have this. Next up, we can see Crypto finishing Pathfinder on the street market POI. This is that street market again that we talked about earlier. You can see the signs for it, and there's a bunch of food, and there's these sort of channels that you can fight through that go in between the POI. The next clip is shown in Blossom Drive. This is a beautiful POI on the bottom of the map where you can see a lot of these blossom trees, these nice pink trees, and this canal running through the POI. Here you can see more of that concept art. You can see that's where they were fighting along one of those sort of rivers that runs off the edge of the map. I definitely think you'll see a lot of action in this POI. It seems like it's perfectly designed for a lot of big fights. You've got a few buildings around the outside to loot up, and you've got that central building to fight in. And just aesthetically, this map looks beautiful. I mean, can we really take it in right now? Just looking at the gameplay, how cool this map looks compared to some of the other maps in Apex. I really do hope it feels like a balanced map because it is beautiful, and I cannot wait to play it. And in this last clip, you can see the skybox of the District map. So as these legends are flying in, you can see there's a ginormous city in the background of the skybox. You can see the nighttime skybox as well, but the fact that it's surrounded by this giant city in Suotamo with a bunch of neon lights and advertisements. I'm sure there'll be a few Easter eggs in the skybox. I don't see why they wouldn't put those in, but overall, this map is going to be visually stunning and you can see that in this little trailer. So there's a deep dive of the brand new map. We got to see all that from the gameplay, and we'll see a lot more in the trailer tomorrow. But there's more coming in Season 22. If we take a look at the thumbnail art for the Shockwave gameplay trailer, you can see more of the map again, and you can also see the logo for this season. If you look in the logo, there's 2 Mozambiques, and it has this cool retro neon aesthetic with the city in the background, but 2 Mozambiques are there because we're going to be getting dual wielding pistols, and this finally confirms the leaks. So you will be able to dual wield the P2020 and Mozambiques next season, and we do have a leak that shows us exactly how that's going to work. So in this leaked image, you can see there's a dual wield P2020 and Mozambique, and you can carry both of them in the same inventory slot, and this will allow you to dual wield. So if you have one pistol, you can pick up a second one, and you'll start holding both of them. And as you can see, they'll hold and maintain your attachment. So in the Mozambiques, you can see it has a legendary shotgun bolt and hammer points, and this is active even while dual wielding. So you'll be able to have hammer point Mozambiques in dual wield. Now this may be from a developer build and maybe subject to change. Maybe you won't be able to put hammer points on dual wield, but my guess is you will be able to, and it will pack a punch. And as you can see, whatever scope you had on the pistol before it was dual wield will be deactivated during dual wield, and that's because while you're holding 2 of them, you won't be able to aim down sight. Obviously, you'll kind of lose that sense of accuracy for double the power, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I've played with these in modded Apex, and they're really, really fun to use. You look awesome while doing it. The running animations look amazing. I'm sure the reload animations are going to look cool. Definitely keep an eye out for some special and rare reload animations. But that's now confirmed. Dual wield pistols are coming next season. Now, of course, be on the lookout for Lifeline in the gameplay trailer. See if there's any signs of her rework. We know what those abilities are. We've talked about them before. We don't have to mention them again in this video, but there's no confirmation yet of the Lifeline rework this season, so keep an eye out for it in tomorrow's trailer. But also, speaking of some leaks that we did get for Season 22, apparently there are some aim assist nerfs coming for controller on PC, and as Valdator shares, these are the changes. Now, they may be subject to change, but it seems like a very subtle change, and increased camera shake while taking damage. Let me know your thoughts on aim assist and if you think it needs nerfing, but that's something to look out for on the patch notes on August 5th. Another leak comes from Oz saying that the Dummies LTM will be returning in Season 22, so that seems to be coming from insider info, and a new Dummies Big Day mode that tests new features and abilities would be interesting, and for players that missed out on this would definitely have a lot of fun playing it. It was such a wacky game mode, and it was a lot of fun, so I really hope they are bringing this back as well. But there you go, Season 22 is just around the corner. It's been fun diving into the gameplay that was shared, and there's going to be a lot more where that came from tomorrow, so stay tuned for more, and let me know what you're looking forward to the most for Season 22. It's finally time we get the new map, and it looks like some good things are coming next season as well. Anyway, like I said, I'll see you tomorrow when the gameplay trailer releases.